the more division, turning men against women. And then if you let a woman start to feel she got a little power, you got the worst man you ever met.
Yeah.
The worst man you'll ever meet is a woman with power.
Damn. The worst man you will ever meet is a woman with power.
And the most loving man, the most loving woman that you will ever meet is a man that's vulnerable into his emotions and that has felt himself. And then, that's the most loving woman you'll ever meet is that man.
That goes
Yeah,
to that right side, left side.
yeah. And so that's what makes balance so important. You can do both. It ain't about
Being extra
somebody
tough all day, that's not a balance.
gotta be balanced, man. You can't be afraid uh to, to be a man who's understanding and loving and caring. And then at the same and we don't have to walk around with our femininity on our sleeve, you know, but we can be soft. Soft is the way of the world, man. Even though they're trying to change it, but soft is receptivity. Soft is yeah, I could take this in. I don't have to butt heads with everything. That's the way of a woman, man. That softness, that understanding and all that good stuff is supposedly the way. But it's the way for the man too, who's balanced. You don't need to be walking around. Nah, man, that's a waste of energy. Just flow. Flow like water. Be in your water element. It's okay. But know when to freeze up like ice. Other than that, flow. And when you flow it, it's rare that you're gonna run into those situations, man.
You
But you're
just brought
running
that.
around scaring all the women with you.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing.
You just said that the most powerful, oh no, you said the worst man that you will ever meet is a woman with power.
Exactly.
That's deep as hell to think about that. Because if you look at it, the way society is right now, they pushing all the power that way.
Yeah,
So that is to destroy the world.
man. If it was being pushed to a woman who women who are really imbalanced, and there's some women out here who are really doing the work and not just running around on the movement. Let's not leave that out. But just like finding a man who's really doing the work, it's a rare find. Everybody's out here trying to manipulate, man. Whatever fad comes up, everybody's jumping in and trying to make as much money as they can off of it, right quick, and then moving on to the next. Man, I've been in my same mode trying to get it right ever since I started. I ain't made no $1 million and none of that, but I'm rich. I travel around the world. I don't even know how, but it's happening. I ain't worried about it because me and the universe connect.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. And now you forcing me to speak. And being a Gemini, we're great communicators. That's what we're supposed to be doing anyway.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot it. Yeah, yeah, we both Gemini's, definitely. Hey, that's the
So
best sign out.
yeah, and so I'm gonna start to share a
I
little
got a
bit.
question before we get out of here, because I'm gonna let it. I want them to hear that piece you sent me, because I was listening to that. That's why I was introducing them in the show, the first piece.
Okay.
But before we get there, I was asking people this because I really like this is a question. Most people answer yes, but I don't believe that is. Do you trust yourself?
Sometime.
See, Now you answered that honest. That's so everything we talked about through this whole podcast, let me know that you are really focused on yourself and you understand yourself. Because I said no. So in a sense, yeah, sometimes. But wholeheartedly, overall, collectively, no, because if you just say yes, it's just basically like you really not looking into yourself because it's things that you
Uh, I would, I'm gonna let them go with whatever they want to say, and then I just watch their actions and feel their vibe. The energy ain't gonna lie,
Mhm.
you know, because if you ask the person that, they can't stand to not, they feel like that's some kind of status quo. I need to say yes,
Yeah, yeah,
you
exactly.
know. But if you keeping it real with yourself, mm, I don't know, man. If you go with your intuition,
Mhm.
which that's when you're trusting yourself. You're trusting, you're trusting the God in you when you go
Super
with your
conscious. Super
intuition.
conscious.
Yeah. And it may not do what it is that you want it to do, but it's gonna do what's best for you. It's gonna say what's best for you. But once again, your conscious mind gonna be trying to go with what it wants. But your superconscious is gonna go with what's best. So once again, it's your call. And then whoever sends it to the subconscious mind, that's what it's gonna be.
So you saying between the conscious and the subconscious, saying it.
Yeah, between the conscious and the superconsciousness is the subconscious, waiting for an order to come from either one of them.
And
It's
then
the soldier. It's the soldier.
and if you continuously listen to your superconscious, it basically embeds itself into your subconscious. So you will move like that on a
Exactly.
regular basis.
But we so into our conscious mind until it's rare that we even pay any attention. A lot of people don't even know they got a superconscious.
Nah, they just get down and just be like, I'm gonna just pray my way and just they don't even know how to tap in to the superconscious to where that's supposed to be added to your prayer.
Yeah, and prayer is powerful anyway, though.
Yeah.
Even you don't even really have to know what you're doing
Oh, I
for
know.
prayer for prayers to kick in. You know, it's the vibration and the power of words when you pray sometimes that that will get the job done. Because I know people who were really gifted at prayer and didn't know anything about none of this consciousness stuff we was talking about. She could just speak to the God of her understanding in a way that it always seemed to come through. And that's my sister. She
Wow.
didn't know nothing about all this consciousness and unconscious stuff. She didn't know when she first jumped, changed her life and started moving. Man, she didn't know nothing about all that stuff. But you could just watch, man, her prayers be coming into play. And she just prayed the old way. But now when I talk to her and we reflect back up on it, she was doing it. It was just an automatic thing she was doing. Because I asked her, I said, when you pray, you be doing all that begging? She said, no. She said, I'm so confident in God and my understanding. That I just tell him what I'm, just tell it. And then I let it go. And if it look like it ain't showing up, I ask for a sign. And when I see that lead, I'm on. And that's the same, that was just the same blueprint as getting it right. Yeah. So, and once again, this ain't something I just heard. I got it from the horse's mouth. I talked to my sister about it. On that end. As I studied it more and got a different understanding, just brought it to her and see how she was doing it. And that's what she said. So that made me understand it. You know, we're gonna come from different ways, but we all gonna get to the summit, man. People gonna do their thing. A lot of people need harder lessons, more of them than others.
And
But
you'll keep getting the same situation until you learn your lesson. I
you
noticed
gonna
that
keep
too.
you gonna keep getting introduced to some very uncomfortable things.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a fact. We gonna go ahead and get out. This is great. We gonna get out though with this piece by Visha, God's voice.
You are the power that you seek. That will be done this day. Today is a perfect day. I give thanks for this day. Today is a day of completion. Miracles will never cease. Look with wonder at that which is before you this day. Cast your burdens upon the power within and go free. Desire that which the universe desires for you. Love, health, wealth, and the perfect self-expression is the divine design of life. Love draws to itself its own. You cannot receive that which you have never given. Now, here, in this beautiful moment, open your heart. Allow divine love to flood your consciousness with balance, harmony, and rhythm. Allow it to dissolve and dissipate every wrong condition in your mind, body, and affairs. Seeing through the eyes of spirit, you see clearly the perfect plan. There are no obstacles on your path. You see clearly the perfect plan. You are divinely sensitive to your intuitive leads and give obedience to thy will. Use the law of forgiveness to neutralize your mistakes. Be glad to be yourself. Only use words to heal, bless, and to prosper. All power is given to you to bring your heaven upon your earth. Your word is your wand, filled with magic and power. Use them wisely.